Hello, my name is METİN arkadaşlar. This is 228th part of explanation of my theory. Yes, according to my theory and my formulas, the fall of metaphysical elementary particles illusion in our subjective reality universe, elementary motion forms of meta-sensation perception matter. While the meta-sensation perception matter always remains the same itself, the interaction results of its intrinsic, eternal, perpetual, repetitive motion forms are constantly evolve, and this evolution manifests itself on the metaphysical subjective reality stage. Our subjective reality is the result of interactions of intrinsic electron motion forms of meta-sensation perception matter. This is the matter and life duality, and light is the bridge between two realities. Don't waste your time by looking for elementary particles in your observable universe, in your subjective reality. You cannot explain, you cannot define the observable universe within the observable universe, because you cannot explain your sensations within your sensations. Without going outside, you cannot explain the house within the house. Your observable subjective reality is your house. Unless you transcend its metaphysical existence, you will have to be alone with your subjective reality wall. There is spaceless, without nothingness, without plural particles, meta-sensation perception matter. It has eternal, intrinsic, immanent, perpetual cyclical motion forms, and eternal time is hidden in these cyclical, repetitive, perpetual motions. These are cyclical, ring-shaped, think of three-dimensional, intertwined, connected, interacting electron motion forms and their successive spherical ring-shaped waves. There is a basic formula for their formulation. There is a basic formula for their formation that I put forth. Here, I advise you to watch my former video and my former videos. Yes. Electron, notice that linear velocity for first cycle exceeds speed of light, and linear velocity is independent of wavelength, according to me. And this is 6.28, approximately 6.28 times greater than speed of light, 1,884,000 km per second. Then for second, for third cycles, you must multiply 2 pi c with each wave number. Okay, there is no friction because of this. Each cycle's linear velocity go back at the end of it added this first cycle 2 times 2 pi c, and after second coming added first cycle 3 times 2 pi c, etc. So on and so forth. Okay. Yes. Electron motion form is not an ordinary object in our subjective reality. It is nothing but an intrinsic motion form of meta-sensation perception matter. Ordinary objects of our subjective reality are nothing but the results and effects of meta-sensation perception matter's intrinsic electron motion forms interactions. Yes. There are two realities in our universes. One of them is meta-sensation perception matter reality with its intrinsic motion forms. The other is subjective reality that we share with all living species, perhaps with all interactive things. Again, while the meta-sensation perception matter always remains the same itself, the interaction results of its intrinsic, eternal, perpetual, repetitive motion forms are constantly evolved, and this evolution manifests itself on the metaphysical subjective reality stage. Our subjective reality is the result of interactions of intrinsic electron motion forms of meta-sensation perception matter. This is the matter and life duality, and life is the bridge between two realities. Have a good afternoon. See you later.